What's happening, everybody? This is Royce from Pedal Metal. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Greenlight's new 1/43 scale Porsche 917K, and this is from the Steve McQueen collection, and this does come with a 1/43 scale little Steve McQueen figure as well, and obviously this is supposed to be from the Le Mans movie. Alright, we'll go ahead here and take it out of the box and take a closer look at it. As far as I could see online and from doing a little research, I believe this is only the second Porsche model that Greenlight has ever made. They do have a lineup. I believe it's sold in Brazil or some other places that were never sold here in America. They were called Motor World, I think, or something like that, the lineup of a 356. The case is very nice here. Not sure what's on there. It almost looked like, I thought that was supposed to be an autograph. Just kind of weird scratches there on the case. I'm going to go ahead here and I'll take it off the base. Here's the figure. Wow, I'll have to take him apart and I'll be right back. As we can see here, this is in the Golf livery paint scheme, and it is the fictional character of Michael Delaney, which was played by Steve McQueen. This particular car is die-cast metal with plastic parts and synthetic rubber tires. As we can see, the action, or I don't want to say action figure, but the figure itself is actually not too bad. His eyes are a little weird, but it's to be expected at that scale. It's surprisingly fairly accurate. The dark blue helmet, the shoes, I'm not sure about that color of the shoes. From everything I always saw, they always appeared to be a medium blue suede, but that's, sometimes you'll see them, they have them painted gray for whatever reason, but not bad. And we're going to turn this off here and we'll take a closer look here at the car itself. The figure is it's not bad. I mean, that's probably the main, I would say would be the main selling point of this car, why you would buy it. It's really cool to have the figure to sit beside the car itself in your display case. It's not bad at all. That alone is probably would be worth buying the car for, in my opinion, just for the figure. The car itself is not very good. I don't want to mince any words. I don't want to paint a picture that, you know, and that I don't want to say how great this is. I think it's cool that Greenlight is producing a car like this, but it's not worth the money I paid for it, in my opinion. It's really got very little detail to it, many inaccuracies. The decal placement is absolutely atrocious on it. As one example would be the Golf Porsche logo here should be up further, should be upstream, not back as far as it is. It's missing the, I believe it's the oil cap it's missing, would be in the one left side NACA vent. It's not bad. The rims are actually not too bad on it. The interior's nothing to write home about. The back end is pretty poor. It's not very good in person. And you might say, well, you're just picky. Well, I am and I'm not. If you look at it, the taillights are absolutely atrocious. The tampos are not very good. The exhaust is beyond pitiful. The whole back end it's not good. So I would have to say I kind of wish I had my money back, to be honest with you, on this. So I will probably turn around and sell this one because it's not very good. The blue is, to me, a little bit too white. That seems inaccurate. The orange is okay. It's almost more of a day glow orange though. It's pretty bad. Now on video here you might say, well, that looks pretty cool. Yes and no. It's not bad. But as soon as you take a look at the flat 12, the fan assembly on the top of the motor, when you look at that, I personally can't take this car serious. When I saw how pathetic and small that is, it's pretty bad. It's not good. The wiper is absolutely horrible on it. The fender vent details are bad. It's okay, but we're gonna bring in a vehicle that is just a hair over double the cost of the Greenlight. Now this is Auto Arts. I know you guys are gonna be mad at me for trying to compare these two together, but this will give you guys an idea who are not familiar with Mini Champs or Auto Arts 1/43rd scale. You will see quite the difference in details and what, you get what you pay for, basically. This particular one, the number 1 car, that is from Auto Art, and it's very well done. There's a huge amount of details on that, such as the electrical cutoff switch that's missing on the Greenlight. Wiper arms looks great. The fender vents look great. The tail lights, which I believe on the real car they were actually Fiat. I think they were Fiat, something like that. It was some kind of a tractor. I forget. They were tractor tail lights. The details underneath are phenomenal on the Auto Art, in the exhaust and spare tire detail. And let's see if you can get a good shot here. Put the two to compare. Size-wise, I did measure, and I think the Greenlight is actually pretty darn close to the same. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a Mini Champs. I thought I did. I don't have a Mini Champs 917 on hand to see what the difference is, between these other two. But this gives you an idea of the difference of the fan from the Auto Art as opposed to the Greenlight, looking from above. And as you can see on the Auto Art, the one I'm rocking back and forth right there, the right of your screen has the oil cap is present. There's no oil cap on this one here, the Greenlight. I would have to say, I would tell you to, if it was up to me, I would pass on it unless you can get a really good deal. But for twice the money, actually for only 50% more than the Greenlight, you can get a Mini Champs off of eBay. And the Auto Art is pretty much, I paid double for the Auto Art what I paid for the Greenlight. But the coolest thing is the Steve McQueen figure. I think having him alone is worth it. That's kind of cool. So that's just my 2 cents on this quick review. Hopefully it's quick and painless for you guys. But if you're a fan of the movie Le Mans, like I am, it's cool to have the number 20 car. And it's nice to see Greenlight producing something that's available to the masses as opposed to Auto Art and Mini Champs, where probably 99% of us will never see those cars except for at a toy show or having to order them online. And that's takes the fun out. Sometimes it's fun to be able to find these vehicles in your store So Hobby Lobby is pretty much the only place around here where I live that you can buy Greenlight. And I think Walmart, sometimes you see Greenlight, but not very often. So kind of cool that hopefully you'll be able to find this at one of your local stores or maybe your hobby shop. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you have it. As I tongue-tied, you can really see the difference from there and that shot as they come around. The difference in exhaust detail is horrendous on the Greenlight. It's absolutely, it's bad. The other thing I forgot to mention on the Greenlight I do not like is, and I'll try to point it out when it comes around, the arches are very odd. They're almost squared off. You might not be able to see it. I don't know if it's a flaw in their mold. It's not. The radius is really sucky. I'm just going to say that. It sucks. But you guys know I love Greenlight stuff, and I always put all the Greenlight stuff up on a pedestal normally, but this one is bad. It's not very good. So there you go. That's my review of Greenlight's 1/43rd scale Steve McQueen collection Porsche 917 in the Golf livery paint scheme from the movie Le Mans. And the other odd thing was that Greenlight, looking at the box, there is no kind of license agreement with Porsche that I could see on the box. So I'm not sure how they got away with putting the Porsche name all over the box when they only have permission from Golf. So I don't understand that, but maybe one of you guys have heard what the deal is with that. But there is no, when you look at the back of the box, there's no kind of information. They have licensing agreement with Firestone and Golf, and Steve McQueen's estate, but nothing from Porsche. So I'm not sure how they're able to get away with this. If it's going to be the same as when they did the Mad Max cars, that you pretty much hope and then pray that they don't get in trouble or what. But if you and I produced something and wrote Porsche on it, I guarantee you their lawyers will be after you in a matter of days. So I'm not sure how they're getting away with this, but there you go. There's my 2 cents. And until next time, I'll see you guys